Hi guys, I wanted to do a seed video. So let's get into it. So stuff I'm really excited about is these 3 packages here called Seeds of Change. Okay. So what I have here is red acre cabbage. Very excited about this. Totally looking forward to it. I have not grown purple cabbage yet. I also have some San Marzano tomatoes. Those are a saucing tomato. Haven't done a sauce. Well, no, that's a lie. I've done a sauce. I've done stewed tomatoes. So similar. So excited to do those. And dinosaur kale. So that's that great big, well, they have a picture of it, obviously. Big fluffy looking kale, and it's like massive. It has huge leaves. Totally stoked. And it's dark green leafy, perfect for smoothies. So excited. And I already ripped this open, or somebody did. I think maybe just to look at the seeds, because they have this nice sealable package, these seeds. Telling you. I don't think it has the price on here what I paid. And I'm not sure. It says they're from the US. Product of USA. Oh yeah, okay. Obviously, the seeds are pretty tiny, really. Let me see. See, pretty small. Dinosaur kale. So really pumped. Pretty stoked about that. So those are new things that I want to try. I also have West Coast seeds. There's a few here. I'll just kind of show you one at a time. So celeriac, and this guy, I have to read a little bit. It's 30 days to germ, so I'm going to start these quite like right away. 12 weeks before the last frost, so be patient. Sow seeds, 3 seeds to a pot or cell. So obviously they're quite bulbous. So really interested in what these are going to do and what they're going to look like. Celeriac is a heavy feeder that needs rich, moist soil. Add compost to the bed and mix in 1/4 to 1/2 cup of balanced organic fertilizer. Transplant when they are 10 to 12 centimeters. Ooh, exciting! So West Coast seeds are Canadian. I know this, and I believe they're in BC. Yes, Delta, BC. My kitty is like right on the seeds. Say hello. This is Felix. He's very cute and sweet, and he loves plants just about as much as we do. He's always into trouble, but he's our new baby of our family. Okay, yes, you lay down right there. Lay down. Don't bite the cactus. See? No. So this is what I have right in front here. And he's trying to bite it. This guy is usually up on a shelf where he can't get to it. So this is why he's a little bit intrigued by it, I think. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Onions, which I'm going to be starting right away, which I mentioned in the last video. He's doing it again. You guys are witness that he's attacking plants. Okay, there, he's safe. Okay. Okay, so onions. I was talking about onions in the last video. 3 kinds. We eat a lot of onions. I didn't plant near enough. So we have all West Coast seeds, of course. And I have storage onions. First kind of onions. Another kind of, no, I have 4. I'm a liar. No, I have 3 kinds of onions. I was telling the truth. So I have boratania storage onions. These ones are Zoe storage onions, sorry. And they are both, yeah, they're pretty similar. The boratania, I feel it's supposed to be boratania, is 110 days, and the Zoe storage onions are 95 days. So they both kind of look similar, if you can see that. And then the boratania. I guess there's no I in it, so it's probably just boratania. And purple onion, which is the Cabernet, and it's 120 to 180 days. So this guy, see, he's like right getting into my plant. Okay, just sit here for a sec. This guy is 120 to 180 days. Here, look at it. And he's a purple Cabernet onion. So this one I'm going to be starting first, obviously, because he is the longest maturation date. Okay, so those are what I got for that. You saw the celeriac. I wanted to show you. These crystal apple cucumbers. They just look like, I think I've got cat hair in my face. They just look like little tiny melons to me, which are so cute. And they say crystal apple cucumbers. They're 75 days to maturity. Pick the smooth, tender fruits when they're young for best eating quality. This old heirloom variety first appeared in 1934. Of course, that just stole my heart as well. I was like, oh my goodness, I have to grow this. So yeah, excited to grow these. I'm thinking I'm gonna direct plant and just go from there. Pumped about these. Okay, let's do some flowers. So I don't normally do a lot of flowers because I have quite a bit of borage that comes up just from planting it 1 year. Borage can be invasive, just word to the wise, but I love it and it's easy to pull out and it feeds the soil, so it's nitrogen fixing, so how can that be bad, right? And the bees, crazy for it. I've seen like whole plants covered in them. So that's like, I love bees. They're super close to my heart. So anything that can be good for them is good in my books. Okay, flowers. So the flowers I'm doing this year are royal white sweet peas. So pretty. Of course they're white. Okay, I like hesitant on even showing these to you guys because I don't know if they're gonna work or how it's gonna go, but I'm gonna try. Okay, bells of Ireland. Just love them. Aren't they the most gorgeous flower ever? Oh, they're so pretty. And my mom used to get them in the flower store, and they're just, they just finish a flower arrangement, you know, with like a couple sticking out. Oh, amazing. I've always wanted to try to grow them. I finally found seeds, and yeah, so I snatched a couple packages up. I think I have one more. Anyways, I really wanted to grow these, so I'm gonna try. It looks fairly complex. Pre-chilling the seed, and there's a few things about germination, and it even says that germination can be irregular. Outdoor start mid-April. So I think I have 2 packages of them, so I think I'm going to try to do some germ, but not too early, as it says April. But OSC seeds, where are you from? Oh, packaged in Canada. Waterloo. These guys are Ontario, so I'm committing to it. Is it going to work out? I don't know. This is growing bells of Ireland. Wish me luck. I'm not, you know, a beginner gardener per se, but I'm nowhere near an expert. So this is going to be fun to see what happens. Okay, last but not least, that was probably not good, is flowering kale. Okay, so I adore cabbage shapes. I like the look of cabbage, and they look really, really good into the winter even. So that's exciting too. They are, when and where to plant, start seeds, 6 weeks. So a little bit, you have to be a little bit due diligent, I guess, on when your start times are. And if you have enough light for all of the things you're starting, that's another thing. I have a greenhouse, so anything that says like, oh, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks, even sometimes I'll push it if it says like 8 to 10 weeks. Not usually though, and start them in the greenhouse. We'll see how that goes. Flowers! I'm doing one kind of carrots this year. These are called, of course, West Coast seeds. These are called white satin carrots. The carrots I grew last year were a mix of, you know, like a rainbow organic mix, and there was some white ones in there, and they were so delicious. Like, I'm not even telling you. You would boil the carrots and just put a little bit of butter on them, and they just got soft so fast. Oh, they were just so good. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, oh, I need to plant this whole package. I get excited. You know, it's easy to get excited. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these. And they're only 65 days, which is awesome. It says tapered roots have a unique crisp texture. See, maybe that's why they soften so fast when you cook them. So white satin carrots. Super exciting. Okay, what else do I have here? I like to grow some really large plants. So I found this Danish ball head cabbage. These are Pacific Northwest seeds, packaged in Canada. Okay. It says Canada, Vernon, BC. So this is another BC company. So these guys are, these just grow 100 days. So these are 100 days, but they're great big, bold guys, and they have really tight, thick heads. So really excited to do these. So I'm gonna do this for my green this year, and then I have the purple ones. Which ones? These guys right here. The red acre cabbage. Danish ballhead red acre. I'll never remember them, but I love the names. Thank you for calling them such cool names. Then I have these little squash babies. These are the Burgess buttercups. These are OSC seeds as well. And they got a little bit, I don't know how they got wet, but I put some tape on there. Sorry about that. I love to grow squash, and these ones say that they're quite sweet. Sweet tasting orange flesh. So if we can use them in pies, then they will be eaten, right? I just want to show you squash. It's just killing it. I stuck it all the way in between the tomatoes here and the potatoes, which is just vigorously deciding to climb through. So there is the squash, and it's just giving her through the tomatoes. I love how vigorous and big they are. You know, it's like in our growing season, everything's starting to slow down, and then squash is just starting to give her. Okay, I wanted to show you a couple of things I grew last year. This is a red curry squash. I know it looks more orange. So per plant last year, I probably got about 5 or 6, and I did 3 plants, and yeah, he's just starting to ripen more now. But I have been able to use these from right when I picked them all the way through so far. So this is my last one. I did give some away. So red curry squash, I would recommend. Great producing squash and really tasty. Super delicious, super good, high in vitamins, super delicious for you. Okay, this is the peanut pumpkin I grew last year. This is the last one. I gave 1 to my mom. He didn't produce that much, just 2, but I had some issues with some end rot. Last year we had some really, really wet weather. So I was finding I was having to put these guys up and out of the way just so that, you know, they wouldn't be subjected to rot and slugs because of the wet. They were everywhere. So these peanut pumpkins, sorry if I'm not getting close enough, have these little warts on them. And this guy is a little bit immature. I picked him a little bit immature. They're supposed to get a lot wartier than this. I'll put up a picture of a really warty one. So I had to pick them pretty immature because, like I said, the moisture was just getting intense. But we've made pie from, well, my mom has made pie from one. I shouldn't take the credit, and she said that they were fantastically sweet and some of the best pumpkins she's had for pie yet. So peanut pumpkin, definitely recommend growing in Alberta. I love it. Loved growing them. I'll grow them again, I think. Like, I'll save the seeds from this guy and grow them again. Okay, this guy is gonna look super cool. This is, oh, he's dusty. He's just ripening. Isn't he pretty? This pumpkin, he was a wonderful grower. Bushy plant. It was trying to grow up and over the tomato cages, and it looked like there was nothing there, right? So it's like, oh, this plant is just all leaves. When is it gonna produce something? I was trying to get in there, but those of you who have grown pumpkins before, it gets so thick and so big in the middle, you have no idea what's going on under there until harvest. So I got under there and there was 3 of these. So as you can see, it is just about the middle of January and they're just ripening now. Like, what a long-lasting vegetable, sorry. And I just love how it keeps. I just have them sitting, you know, just out room temperature, and they're just ripening away. But I have not tried to eat these yet or use them for anything, but they are totally edible. So we're gonna cook some of these up and I will report back. But definitely I would recommend growing these in Alberta. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I grew last year. And to give a shout out to, and I'm supposed to have this folded, the SmartSeeds Emporium. So they're an online company in San Diego, California, United States. And they have been so wonderful with me and my cacti seeds. I have germinated more cacti seeds from this company than any company that I've ordered seed from. They're always reliable. Their website is always consistent with what they have in stock. And I would 100% recommend them for cacti seed, as well as some like rare seeds for succulents and things of that nature. They also have a few vegetables even, and some trees and bulbs. So a really, really awesome company, and I would totally support them again. So I have grown dragon fruit, Santa Rita cacti, what else? Golden Barrel I got from them. So yeah, so brilliant germination, 100% recommend them. And they were wonderful with delivery too. I think my delivery was here in under a week. So that's pretty good. Definitely would recommend. Check out their websites, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.